Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Fizz in the house. Just thought I'd make a quick video real fast. I got on YouTube earlier just to see what was going down, and I saw three of the videos on my subscriptions were dealing with race. One was by Cowboy Bill, one was by Hater Proof, and the other was by Gravy. And I watched the three videos, and for the most part, a lot of the things that the three guys said, was pretty legit. I didn't agree with everything they were saying, but for the most part, they were making some pretty good points. Um, Here's what I think about all this. I don't have so much of a problem with what Cowboy Bill said, but it might have been the words that he chose to say. Now, I'm not saying that Cowboy Bill was going out and saying, all, black people sag their pants, because I'm pretty sure that that wasn't his point he was trying to come across. I'm pretty sure he was trying to say that maybe from his experience, the majority of the black people that he's come across, sag their pants. Now, is that racist? No. Maybe a little stereotypical, especially if you go and say all black people sag their pants, which they don't. And I mean, for proof, look, do my pants look like they're sagging? No. They're pulled up. I don't even have a belt, so I'm not sagging. So, yeah, not all black people sag their pants. Now, I will add for the record that, in my younger days when I was a young G, I did sag my pants a few times, but my uncle saw that. He was like, "Pull your pants up, boy," and he didn't understand it. And after he had to talk with me about it, I was like, "You know what? Okay, fine." And that was the last I did it, just out of respect. And now that I look at it, me personally, I'm 35 years old. I'm a grown man. There ain't no reason for me to sag my fucking pants. What the fuck am I trying to prove? I mean, I'm 35. I'm too old for that shit. I don't need to be sagging my pants no more. And and Gravy was making a point that there's a double standard to where black people can say nigga this, nigga that, nigga this, nigga that to their black counterparts or whatever, or say to anybody. But if a white person comes out and says it, it's all bad. And true, there is a double standard there, which is why, me personally, I don't use the word that much. Now, that's not to say I've never used the word before. There's been times where where I was slipping saying it, but I don't use it on a regular basis. And truthfully, I really don't condone the word. I know I've slipped out and said it a few times, but more so, I don't go out and encourage anybody to say it, whether you're black, whether you're white, whether you're Hispanic, Asian. I just don't encourage the word. It's saying like, oh yeah, look at this nigga right there. I'll say, oh no, look at that motherfucker right there. But that's just me. I'm just speaking from my opinion. So, but regardless, to sum it all up, this whole race thing, I came on here to talk football, and there was a couple incidents like in the past where I tried to talk about race, not like at the end of the '08 season, Niners beat the Redskins. I made a video talking shit. Well, not talking real shit. I was happy that the Niners won and they ended on a good note. And some so-called Redskins fans, for I don't know what reason, I don't know if it was because of the color of my skin or because his Redskins lost or a combination of both. But he called me a nigger, and I took exception to that. Is to where, from my experience, I haven't had a lot of people call me nigger to my face. And I'm not saying that's never happened before. I'm just saying it's been a rare incident for me. So when he said that, I took exception to that because, not to say that anybody on here hasn't come up with, growing up around diversity. I'm sure a lot of people have come up with a lot of diversity, just like me. But, I was raised in the Air Force. I was raised around whites. I was raised around everybody. And, basically I took the approach that if you were cool with me, I'm cool with you. I didn't give a fuck what race you were. If you had a problem with me, I got a problem with you. Race is not an issue for me, and you treat me with respect, you get the same. Just basically, however you treat me, just expect the same in return. That's all I'm saying. And to go out and disrespect somebody, because the color of their skin, something they don't have any control over, it's just dead wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm proud of being black. Just how some of you everyone should be proud of their race. I'm proud to be black, but when I was born to this earth, it wasn't like God went up to me and be like, okay, we got whites, we got blacks, we got Hispanics, we got this, we got that. Make a choice. It wasn't like that. I have no control over my skin color. But needless to say, I'm proud of my race, and everybody should be too. And to go out and just disrespect somebody else because of their race, their color of their skin, or some of the stuff they believe in, it's just dead wrong. It's not right. There are black fools in this world I don't want to kick it with. There are white people I don't want to kick it with. Hispanics, you name it. There are certain people from every race on this world I just don't want to associate with. For two reasons. Number one, I don't feel comfortable or right about them. Or number two, they're full of shit. And, that's basically all I got to say about this whole race thing. And, I really wasn't going to weigh in on this because I really, wanted to come on here and talk football. But I said, fuck it. I'll just give my, a few tidbits about, this whole race thing or whatever. So, y'all take it the way y'all want to. I'm just telling you what I see through my eyes. It's not right. It's not right to hate on another one's racist. Just like Gravy said, we are all God's children. And just because there's a certain white person I don't want to be around, does that make me racist? No. I probably just don't like the motherfucker because he's an idiot, or there's just something about him that just rubs me off the wrong way. And just to be like, could be a brother over there, I don't want to be around him. Am I prejudiced against my own race? Hell no. Hell no. It's just like, homie got some issues over here I choose not to fuck with. And that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to give my few tidbits about that. But other than that, to end this on a note, I am going to talk a little football, not too much. It's Sunday, and it's football day, and as you can see, I got my Patrick Willis jersey on, and getting ready to go to the 49er Viking game at Candlestick. Going to meet up with JD, Bashar. I'm a giant Niner. Osmosis is going to be there, my boy. So, looking forward to a good time, and there go my tickets right there. Have them read them and weep. You are 34. Actually, I'm 35, but that's what it says. You are 34. But, yeah, that's my tickets right there. So, this will be the second year in a row that I'll be attending, Niner preseason game. And then, of course, in a few weeks, opening day, I'm going up to Seattle to watch the Niners open up against the Seahawks. So, really looking forward to that. So, yeah, that's basically all I got. And, just to end this, hey, I don't give a fuck what race you are. If you treat me with respect, you'll get the same. I treat everybody, equally. I really don't care, what side you represent or whatever. We're all God's children. But enough about that. That's all I gotta say. Enough of the political bullshit or whatever. And I'll deal with y'all next time. Like.